Hey, what is up, guys? Woo here, back with another episode of the podcast, and I'm here, obviously, with the boy.
What am I doing here?
You're supposed to say your fucking name. What are you doing?
Yeah. Wait, you started. Alters.
Yo! Okay, so,
Brawlhalla
um,
boy.
Brawler boy. So, I asked for 10 likes for us to keep the series going, and we got a whopping 16 likes. Woo!
What the? Yo.
So that means we keep the series going, right?
I
We keep
thought we wouldn't even get 4.
low key same, but that's not important. So we're gonna keep the same like goal for now. We're not gonna get too cocky. You know what I'm saying?
10, bro?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it at a solid 10 likes. Okay. So
10, okay.
so obviously since the last time we recorded the podcast, we were okay. So I said Mondays in the podcast first episode, but it's uploaded on a Wednesday again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's actually my fault.
As I said in episode 1, his fault, not mine.
It actually is my fault. Okay, I was really busy on Monday. I don't want to talk about it. By the time I was free, it's like 1 a.m. for him. I got home at like 5, by the way, for a frame of reference. Introduction aside, we actually have more than one topic this time, so we're actually going to use our timestamps. So check in the description box below for timestamps, and it'll be the pinned comment too as well.
He's gonna keep me here for longer. Oh no.
Yes, exactly. So first thing I want to talk about is the update with season 5. So, if you don't know, My Hero got renewed for a 5th season. So just in case
I don't know.
if you didn't know that, but they actually just finished composing the music for season 5. So now he's gonna hand it to the guy that normally like kind of records the audio for it. I think his name's like Yuki. I want to say Yuki something. I don't know his full name. And he's gonna actually like get the orchestra together. They're gonna play the piece, and then the music will be done for the season pretty much. So they're moving kind of quick, and I don't know if that's necessarily gonna be a good or a bad thing that they're moving kind of fast, in my opinion.
I guess they have more time in their hands.
I guess.
Quarantine.
Yeah, but I'm kind of concerned that the season is gonna be rushed. That's like, cause I'm not really a huge fan of the way they adapted season 4. Alters knows that very well. I'm not the biggest fan of the way they adapted season 4, so
Same.
I'm kind of worried about season 5, honestly, cause it has some of my favorite moments in the series. So I'm really concerned about it.
Season 4 had some of my favorite moments in the series, but
yeah,
kind of messed it up.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm kind of going in a bit concerned, but if they prove me wrong, of course I'm going to be ecstatic about that. Like, I want it to be meeting my expectation. I don't want a series to not meet my expectation.
Especially My Hero.
Yeah, it's literally like the whole channel here, so I clearly like the series. So yeah.
Yeah, imagine making videos for a series and just talking shit.
I could call it a few
Dragon Ball.
But yeah, so what are your thoughts on them finishing the music kind of this early on in the season, or in the development cycle for the season?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe they just have more time, or maybe they're rushing it. But I don't know why they would rush it since everyone is in quarantine.
Yeah. The nice part is they didn't announce like a date for season 5. They just said we're working on it. So they kind of can say like, oh, it's going to be like 2025. We never gave this. But
maybe the music is done earlier, like all the time.
I don't know. But a lot of people were posting their concerns on Twitter and stuff. So I thought that'd be a cool little discussion topic for us to talk about briefly.
Yeah.
But now
that was very brief.
Yeah, it really was. But now with that out of the way, right? Let's talk about our rankings of all 4 seasons of My Hero Academia. Now, keep in mind, before we start this is our opinions, okay?
Yeah, attack me in the comments.
Please don't cancel us over our opinions. That's all I'm asking
Sure,
for.
you will.
God,
let's do it.
God damn
you want
it.
to fight?
No, that's what we're trying not to. Oh my god. Okay, so this is our opinion from best to worst. So, like, the first season we say is the best, and the last one we say is the worst. I'll let Alters go first. So
No, you go first. I'm new here. I'm new.
Okay, fine. I think people will heavily disagree with me on this, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the series progressively got worse, like anime adaptation wise.
Yeah.
And then what's yours?
Mine is 2-1-3-4. I think second season was better than the first one
Okay.
because the first one just seemed like it was an introductory. Like it was good, but it just introduced all the characters and introduced the main villain, and it was hype. But season two, I think, had more of those moments where it really hit you in the heart.
Okay. I get that. So I put season 1 at number 1 spot, and my reason for that is mostly because it's kind of it is the introductory of everything, and I do kind of like introductions more than endings. My perfect example of my opinion of that staying the same is Demon Slayer. But
God damn it, bro! Why you gotta go there?
but I thought season 1 was really strong, and I've read the manga a few times, like kind of like rereading arcs and stuff, and I think it is just the best adapted season. And along with the fact that I think the animation quality was pretty good. Some people say it's rough, but besides that one episode where Ida kind of becomes the class president, the animation was pretty consistent throughout the entire season, in my opinion. And I kind of like the earlier art style for the series rather than the later art style. So
I guess it's just the change of Horikoshi as he grew as an artist.
yeah, no, most definitely. Like he definitely improved a lot, but I kind of just like if you see like the first few chapters of My Hero Academia's like manga, it doesn't look at all kind of like the anime. In my opinion, I think they look different, and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
personally, I just think that if they stuck with the season 1-2 art style and didn't do like a 3, like, because halfway through season 3, you kind of notice the art style change, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
yeah, from an
think that-
animation standpoint, excuse me though, but on an animation standpoint wise, if I were to rank the seasons on like animation, not like what I think they best adapted the seasons, I'd probably give it to 2, 1, 4, and 3. I think 3, like, I don't know, the animation really tanked the second half of the third season. So if I'm rating on
Really?
it, in my opinion, it felt like it. The only time it had like really good animation, in my opinion, is the Bakugo versus Deku episode for the second
Yeah,
half
that
at
was-
least.
I like that.
But one episode out of like 13 doesn't really fix it. You get what I'm saying? Well, like with like
Yeah.
season 4, while I was upset with the way they adapted it, a lot of stuff, it still looked pretty to some degree. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm a season 4 hater. I'm not all of My Hero Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Or most of My Hero Twitter. Like I don't completely hate it, but I think if I'm being honest, I think I really noticed the animation quality dip in second half of season 3, and that was because they were making
No,
the
but
movie.
like
So
in season 4, like they really went off of the main like the main manga, and they tried new stuff like with the animation, like with the Endeavor fight, like how they just went crazy,
yeah,
or the Deku and Overhaul fight.
yeah.
Because in that part it was supposed to be a new Smash, right?
In which one?
Overhaul versus Deku.
No, he always did a flurry of punches. He always did that. That was like
Yeah,
consistent.
but it was like he screams some shit there, but it just doesn't.
Hold on, I have the manga on me. I can look this real quick. I don't think he did. I think he just kind of said like, "I'm gonna save her" or something. Hold on.
It wasn't Manchester. It was another. It was St. Louis, I think.
No, St. Louis is gentle. That is actually gentle.
Yeah.
Excuse
Well, I
me.
think they went more in the creative style in the animation in season 4, then following the manga.
Yeah.
Then again, the Lemillion fight, which we all know
Why did you remind me of that fight?
it was
Ah.
a garbage
Okay,
anime.
okay. Like
Garbage, absolute dipshit.
I got
anime.
clowned on for a week at school. I don't want to talk about it because I was hyping the Mirio fight for like weeks, and then when it finally happened, my friends were like, "Really?"
Because it
That's
was
what-
good. It was supposed to be good.
I mean, like, I think they did fine. Like, I don't like love it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just because we had too high of an expectation for it. I think we
Nah,
kind of
but,
set
like,
ourselves
they-
up for disappointment. So like, I don't know. It's kind of
I watched it while reading like it, back to back,
uh
and it follows the manga like completely. But the thing is, if you follow the manga completely, all you're gonna have is pictures,
right.
which is what happened. It was like a slideshow.
Yeah, no, it definitely was a slideshow. Like that's not even up for debate. But
So yeah, I just think they could have done a better job with that fight. So season 4 gets a huge dip for me.
so okay, what are your ranking animation wise from best to worst? Because again, mine was 2, 1, 4, 3.
Mine would be uh two 2, 4, 3, 1 maybe.
Wow,
I still think.
you think season 1 had the worst animation?
I mean, animation wise, it did. Like
I don't think it
there
did.
wasn't much animation on it. It was just
Yeah, because early My Hero doesn't really have a lot of action.
yeah.
So
So if we're talking animation wise, it was probably the worst one because it didn't have as much material.
but they drew those moving frames beautifully.
They
Except for
did, but I don't think there were a lot.
yeah, that really wasn't because it's mostly dialogue.
Like
So.
for example, All Might and Nomu. That part was beautifully animated, and I put it over some of the other seasons, but half of that fight is just their arms moving.
Because
You
that's
know
all
what
they
I mean?
did originally.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
not something that I would rank high.
Yeah, I get that. But I think like if I'm talking like cuz my point of view is like the most consistent and that's why 3 kind of ranks the lowest for me. Cuz when I saw season three's first half, it was strong. Like, I thought the animation was good. It looked great. But the second half is I really noticed a dip. And I'm probably the only person realistically I feel like, but like I noticed something was off
Yeah.
personally. But again, that could just be because of the new like movie that was being animated at the same time. So
It's just expectations because these arcs were supposed to be like main points, I guess. The Chisaki arc was supposed to be the longest arc in the series.
yeah, well, it still
And
technically is in the anime. It still
yeah, but then
technically
it's
is. They shortened it though a lot. They did shorten it a lot though. Or in my opinion, they shortened it. So
I would be fine even if they just did like the entire season, just the Chisaki arc.
remember that's what we were actually because
That's what we thought.
yeah, we thought they were gonna make the majority of the season the overhaul arc, and then I thought they were gonna end the season with Endeavor's new costume reveal. I didn't think they were actually gonna do the arc in the season 4, and like the second half
Yeah,
of season 4
they
felt a bit rushed, and they kind of did my favorite arc dirty. So like I kind of don't really know how to feel. Like I'm
they
very
like squished in 3 arcs in one season. And the only other one that I think would did that is season 2, right?
okay. So season 1 had the build up to the entrance exams, the remedial course exams, and the USJ attack. So it was 3 arcs. So the build up to the
I don't know.
entrance
It was all
exams
just
was
preparation. So,
yeah, they were all like meant to be short arcs. You know what I'm saying? So like
season 2 was the tournament.
season 2 was the sports festival, then it was Stain, and then it was the final exams. I call them midterms because it's the middle of their school year, but a lot of people call it the final exams arc, so I'm just gonna go with that, I guess.
Okay.
Um,
Season 3
season
had
3 was the remedial, not the remedial, provisional license exam and the camp training. So that one was 2 arcs. So that technically had the shortest amount of arcs.
and it was decently animated.
Mm-hmm. And then season 4 was Chisaki or the
They
raid.
got the best arcs in one season and just fucked them.
Wait, no, wait. Oh, no. I messed up on season 3. So the training camp, and then the Camino War incident, which is All Might versus All for One. That fight, okay, that fight's honestly kind of forgettable for me. I kind of forget it
It's
happens.
training camp, and then there's another.
So there actually is about 3 arcs per season. So I guess
I mean,
okay.
they went through their plan, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess it makes sense, but yeah.
But I don't know.
Judging how they adapted season 4 though, I think the season 5 cliffhanger is going to be the war that's going on right now.
I think what they should have done is break this law that they did, like three arcs in one season
Hmm.
for the Chisaki fight, because that had a lot of information on it and a lot of like
Yeah, they even
cool
cut out like
fights.
why his skin boils every time someone touches him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I think season 5 is gonna end with like you know how like season 4 kind of ended with the Vestige's dream or whatever. I think
Yeah.
the season 5 cliffhanger is gonna be the city, and then Deku literally saying on this day. Spoiler alert for anime only skip like 10 seconds. But basically saying on this day the heroes vanish from the streets. I think that's honestly gonna be the cliffhanger for the season. And then season 6 is gonna
Have you
hype
seen
the.
that yet in the manga?
Yeah, no, like that's the opening for the current arc in the manga. It's literally Deku saying that.
Did you wait? Did I read it? I did read it, right?
Yeah, he literally says that. It's like you see the doctor walking in the halls, and then Deku says that, and it's a pan of the street.
Let me see it.
Hold on, let me find the chapter. I don't remember what chapter. It's a while ago now. It's definitely been a minute. Hold on.
Is it 271? It's not.
No. No, it's not 271. Definitely not 271.
I don't remember that.
It's like chapter, I want to say like 264? Maybe? No. Before
you
before
think
264.
So you think season 5 would not go into this arc?
No, I don't think it'll go into the current anime arc, the manga arc.
So
I think it's
season
gonna.
5 will be Class A versus Class 1A versus Class 1B.
Yeah.
Uh, Wait, what happened there?
MVA, My Villain Academia.
Oh yeah, the villain arc. And if we go by the rules, it should be this, right?
No, you forget about the Endeavor training arc right before the war.
That was like 2 episodes. Come on.
That was like 10 chapters, I think, right?
No, it's just them going to Todoroki's house and then training with Endeavor. I think that would just go like 2 episodes.
2-3 episodes, yeah. So that would definitely be like a last.
I don't think you can consider that an arc, though.
I mean, it's a mini arc. It's still technically there. Like people consider the Bakugo and Todoroki thing an arc, so why not consider this one an arc? You know what I'm saying? Under that
Todoroki
logic,
what?
the Todoroki Bakugo thing,
That's not an arc.
people consider it one. Okay,
I
chapter.
don't
Hold
even-
on. Chapter
I don't
257. Chapter 257 is when Deku literally says, spoiler alert again, skip 10 seconds again. That day, heroes vanish from the city. He says it in that chapter. Chapter
Let me
257.
see it. Can you link it to me?
Yeah. But so yeah, I think that's how the season is gonna end. And yeah.
In the end, you said, right?
Yeah, at the very last page of the chapter. See? So I think that's gonna be the season 5 cliffhanger.
I totally forgot about.
That's why. Okay, so anime discussion over. We're gonna start talking about the manga now because I'm basically talking about it at this point. So that's why I think the heroes are gonna lose in this arc. Bam. Okay, happy, happy world.
So I guess my theory was kind of right that they will go in an apocalypse state.
Yeah, I mean, narration Deku hasn't popped up in months. And the first thing he says is heroes.
According to this narration, then my theory should be right.
We'll see.
That the heroes just like go in apocalypse and just hide. So basically, Shigaraki will fuck them up.
Yeah, we just don't know how he's gonna fuck him up or who's gonna fuck who up. Anyway, now that that's over, we briefly talked about the manga. Let's talk about the newest chapter, shall we? Chapter 271. Now,
Bet.
rate the chapter on the 10 rating scale. We didn't do that last time, so I feel like we need to do that this time. I give this chapter a solid 7.5
Oh, that way.
out of 10. Thought it was really good, but no Deku. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. No, I thought it was a really good chapter, but there really wasn't crazy amount of stuff going on.
He did the cliffhanger, like we said.
Well, yeah.
First of all,
What cliffhanger?
he saved Hawks, like we said.
What was the cliffhanger? Oh, the Master Scent thing. Yeah. Well, that's like just
No.
again, it's,
Then what I'm saying is that he cock blocked us and moved on to the other
Oh
thing.
yeah, I was right. I was right about last week. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
Because
saved Hawks, which
yeah,
was also right.
I don't remember if I said he saved Hawks. I think I said more or less that I was concerned about how Tokoyami was gonna win the fight. He doesn't
And I
technically
think
fight
he said
Dabi.
that he was gonna die.
I thought yeah, I did think he was gonna get hurt or die. Yeah, I did say that, and I was wrong. But I just want
Yeah,
someone to die. I just want someone to die. Okay, I'm gonna keep speculating people are gonna die because I want someone to die. Okay, so we're just gonna just get to get that over with right now.
yeah, and then he gets saved by the butt incoming.
No, no, no. So what happened was the ice guy hit Mount Lady, but created a giant ice attack, and that giant ice attack broke the building.
Yeah,
That
so it
that's
saved
what
him in
happened.
the process.
Yeah. So because of that, it distracted Dabi, giving Tokoyami enough time to escape with Hawks.
And we also learned that he can make wings now.
Who? Oh, Dabi?
Tokoyami.
Oh, Tokoyami? No, I thought he was able to do that beforehand because he used to fly.
When?
Class A versus Class B. He learned how to fly. Remember they showed that.
Wow, I forgot a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, they so he's just using the technique that he learned from Hawks and flies out of there. I think that was kind of the whole point. And then
Yeah,
we see
and then
we see Gang Orca about to be attacked by a villain. So that means Gang Orca is about to get into a fight, which that's gonna be cool. I feel like that's gonna be a cool fight, especially since he has a unique quirk like that. I think it'd be a really interesting fight.
it's that ice guy, isn't he? Oh, the
No,
other
no,
guy.
no. He's fighting some other dude. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So the TLDR of the chapter, Tokoyami finds out that Hawks killed twice. We find out that Hawks is the first sorry, not Hawks. Tokoyami is the first person to ever escape Fat Gum's fat. That's
How?
another revelation. And
That's kind of weird.
I mean, like, it just further confirms the Quark singularity theory. It just keeps confirming the thing that's like, oh yeah, kids will keep getting stronger per generation. It just confirms it more. I consider that kind of stuff like confirmation of the theory. Furthermore, so yeah,
Okay.
so yeah,
And then he gets up, this giant guy.
yeah. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so we're just gonna call him that guy, the big
This
guy.
Big boy. The
Yeah.
big boy. Big boy.
Yeah, so he stands up. He smells Shigaraki awakening, I'm assuming, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's time. We about to wreck some shit." That's what I think is going to happen.
And my man wakes up.
Yeah. So again, not a lot went on in the chapter, which is why I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I really like the chapter.
What I think now is that we will be right and Shigaraki will be healed,
Mhm.
will be weakened, and this guy is gonna go crazy.
Mhm.
This giant guy.
Mhm. Yeah, that or he's going to go crazy. Shigaraki's going to steal a quirk and then just pop off.
Yeah.
There's really no other in between. I feel like that's what's gonna go down. So so what do you rate the chapter? You didn't give a rating for the chapter, so
I don't know, maybe like a 7 or 8. It was more like just information and just
you kind of agree like a 7.5 roughly.
yeah, it wasn't like not much didn't happen, I guess.
Yeah, no, and that's my main problem with it actually as well. It's like it's a good chapter and it definitely develops Tokoyami as a character. But it's just not
Yeah.
really a lot happened in the grand scheme of things, and especially people like let's say who don't like Tokoyami, they're gonna get bored in this chapter especially. But
And
yeah.
I don't think much happens with Tokoyami either. He just kind of saves the guy.
Yeah, and he kind of just like says like Hawks is my mentor and I'll protect him no matter what. And then he's like, "Oh, you're a good person. Don't listen to what Dabi's saying." Oh, and we also find out a huge weakness to Dabi. I forgot about that. Basically, you find out that like the reason why he does one attack and then monologues forever is because he needs time to build up like a big attack.
He needs time to build up fire.
Yeah, or at least strong fire.
Yeah.
And like that's what Hawks tells him. He's like, "Listen, he could have killed me a while ago with that much firepower. He has to stall though. He can't do it all in a row. So run." So like he Hawks literally gives him the warning. So
Yeah. So we find the weakness to Dabi's quirk.
yeah. So basically, after he does a big attack, beat his ass.
Yeah, basically.
Basically. So
But you have to avoid the big attack first.
yeah, so interesting, and that was interesting. I'm really curious about this Mountain Lady fight though. I want to see more about this fight specifically. I think this will be a cool fight.
Yeah.
Other than the fact I'm just yelling booty incoming made me laugh though.
The incoming.
Yeah. So I'm curious how. I wonder. Okay, so it's obvious that the heroes are gonna lose. I mean, Deku basically confirms it with his monologue in chapter 257.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that monologue.
Yeah, no. He like basically confirms they're gonna lose, or at least they're gonna take severe casualties, right?
Yeah,
So,
and go into hiding.
yeah, or maybe not necessarily go into hiding, but like they're gonna like the world's gonna be in
If
fear.
they vanish the streets, that means they're going into hiding.
He said heroes. He didn't say all of them. He just said heroes.
Yeah, heroes. That's what I mean. I said heroes.
Yeah. So he could just mean they died on like live television or something. We don't really know. So, yeah.
You just want someone to die.
I do. Okay, it's gonna be hype. Your bunny simp is dead. Okay. There's no way she's alive. You cannot tell me she is alive. Bro, her right ear is gone. She got impaled on both legs and her ribs. Are you? She lost an arm.
I don't know. I mean, Horikoshi could pull something on.
I guess, but I don't see a scenario where she can live, or not be put into a coma, at the very minimum.
Will be severely damaged at least.
Yeah, she'll have to retire like Ragdoll.
Ragdoll got her retired because she doesn't have a quirk, bro.
Well, she went out of retirement to be the computer person for the Pussycats, but
yeah.
Also, I petitioned to see the Pussycats in this arc. I petitioned for it. Bro, they're there. We saw them in, like, the background of Heroes. They're there, okay? I want to see my Mandalay, couldn't it?
Simp.
Hey, okay. I at least don't have a bunny chick as my profile picture for a while.
Simp.
Okay, I don't want to fucking hear it.
I can change it, you know? I'm the one that makes this shit.
Fair enough. Touche. You win. Touche. But yeah, there's really nothing much else to say about the chapter, honestly. So I don't really want to talk about anything else. Do you have anything else you want to talk about the chapter wise?
No, I don't. I really don't. There wasn't much information on this. It just kind of confirmed some of our theories.
Yeah. Okay, so in our attempts to make the podcast longer, we had made it 2 minutes longer.
2 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching episode 2 of the Heroes podcast. Leave a comment down in the comment section below if you want us to.
The next one might be big.
Yeah, it might be a long one, hopefully. So you know, if you guys want us to talk about certain things, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you see us on Twitter, do the same thing there. Tell us on Twitter, and
follow me, commission me, stuff.
Yeah, his link's like the first one in the description for the podcast episodes, I think. So yeah.
Good.
Whoa. Anyway, so you got anything else to say?
Nah, not really.
All right then. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, bye.
Bye.